And welcome back. So we are in Rus-Ter-Vaal in the Vaal, and Rus-Ter-Vaal High School, which is an incomplete infrastructure development project, along with Kopanang Hospital and various other incomplete facilities, obviously being the bane of this particular community. So we're going to speak to the SGB now in closing. I think fitting, because we started at the old school, or the current school, I should say. Old because it is old in terms of its aesthetic. It is old in terms of just the infrastructure, but of course it is a current school and a very dangerous space for those children in an asbestos building, where you have learners now, as that building starts to disintegrate, inhaling all of those dangerous particles, whereas they should have been here at this incomplete facility. But I'm going to speak to the SGB now, and these are the members of the school governing body at Rus-Ter-Vaal Secondary, and they are meant to, of course, move those children along with the administration to this facility. But we're going to hear from them, because you would have heard me ask the MEC, Tasneem Motara, earlier on about communication with the school, and the MEC says that it is not true that the school has not had communication. So the SGB chairperson, good morning, sir. You were here, you heard what the MEC had to say.
Good morning, Sakina. Yes, I heard what she said, and that's not true, if I can say it like that. There was no communication with the school at all. And whether it be, because I approached her, I said to her, whether it be a new SGB or old SGB, all communication will still stay with the school. And there was no communication with the school. I only got contacts now from her PA, spokesperson, and she said that going forward, now they'll start communicating with us.
So what is your overall feeling now? You've heard what the explanation is from government about what needs to happen. They will be issuing a new tender for completion of this facility. And, you know, what is your sense? Do you feel that there is movement on this, or are you still dissatisfied?
I'm still dissatisfied, Sakina, because now the thing is that she's also not even sure. She's talking about they have earmarked a new contractor, but she's not sure. So when will they appoint a new contractor? When will they start with the reconstruction of the school? So this means that it'll take another year or two for our kids to be moved into this new facility. And in the meantime, our kids must still inhale those asbestos, whatever, because it's not safe for them. As you have seen, the ceilings are falling apart. The sewage system was developed 50 years ago, so nothing's working at the school. And the sooner they complete the school, the better for our kids and for the community.
Well, thank you so much. That's the SGB chairperson, and I can tell you, standing here, my phone is basically going crazy, because people all over the country are now calling about incomplete school projects in their communities. And this, I suppose, is what this broadcast is about. It is unacceptable that government would spend vast sums of money for contractors to come and just leave these facilities incomplete, because it's the communities that suffer. And of course, it is your money, my money, the taxpayers' money that obviously in the end has to pay over and above what it has meant to be paid for these facilities to be completed. So that's where we're going to leave it. That's us here in Rus-Ter-Vaal in Vereniging, and hopefully, you know, we will be able to follow up on other projects as well, and maybe follow up with the contractors. I believe one of them has already called us to ask for right of reply, so we will follow up to find out exactly what's happened and why the subcontractors have not been paid. So Kondoko, if you're watching, let us know, get in touch. We want to know from you what happened at Kopanang, what happened at Rus-Ter-Vaal High School, why did you leave these contracts incomplete? From us here in Rus-Ter-Vaal in the Vaal, Mfuleni Municipality, it's back to studio.